last deck, and then we're going to get started. I'm starting with Pisces. We're going to go all the way down to Aries and see what's going on for your week this week. We're going to be looking at you, who you are this week. What is going on with you? Then we're going to be looking at your internal body. Hey, Melissa, thanks for the roses. Then we'll be looking at others around you this week, and then we'll be looking at your helpful energy to see what's coming in to help us here. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. All right, so let's get started with Pisces. Pisces this week. Oh, baby. Pisces internal energy. Others around them. Man, this deck is so big. Ooh, let's go. And lastly, helpful energy for Pisces. Dope. Alrighty. So, first and foremost, Pisces, this week, hands down, I don't think so. This week, hands down, you've got door to value. This is where you are noticing your true value. This is completely separate from the money that you have, the material that you have. This is on a much deeper level, the value that you bring to the planet just by existing, by being yourself. If you live in your truth, you know, like, how you can excel in certain things just naturally, and that's kind of what I see is happening this week for Pisces. They're really noticing like this acceleration happening in a specific area of their life, creating more value within them. Internal energy here is Two of Spheres. I love this. It's super Pisces too. Now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of the koi fishes. But yeah, this is where you're kind of balanced out here. There's a yin-yang energy. It is masculine and feminine. There's not one part that's, you know, exclaiming out over the other one. It seems like there's a beautiful balance happening here. Others around you, I've got financial and material changes. So it kind of seems like people around you this week, Pisces, are going to be like changing, maybe making different decisions than what you're used to, maybe acting differently or speaking different. It just seems like things are changing. But because you're getting upgraded and you're realizing your true value on like a much deeper, profound level, you're noticing like all of your relationships and all of the things that you're involved with are going to get updates as well, pretty much. Like updating your phone is pretty much what you're doing to your life right now. So your green thumb, what you nurture, what you love, what your heart is into, sexual activity as well as your creativity, your intuition is expanding now, and so is your communication on a level that I think you're going to really enjoy. Helpful energy here is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. And this is where you are, once again, that change that's happening within others around you. I feel more people are coming in and you're connecting with like-hearted souls, people who are like you, who are on the same path as you are. So it's easier to kind of stay supportive on your journey here. Let me get you some affirmations. Wow, that was quick. Bottom of the deck. Feeling secure comes from proper boundaries. Feeling secure comes from proper boundaries. That's another thing you could be changing because your value just elevated. I release past anger and hurt, then fill myself with peaceful thoughts. Hi, Terry. Hello, my love. And I am open to new information. And that came out right on top of that financial material changes. So it does feel like there's some new information coming in that you're going to have to accept about yourself. And it's going to be positive. So have fun with that one. Let's go, Pisces. Your week looks pretty freaking good. If you guys heard your reading, can I get a crystal ball emoji in the comment section? We're going down from Pisces to Aries, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We are going to Aquarius now. What do we have for Aquarius? Who are you this week? Hey, Google, play uncopyrighted chill hop music, please.
Got it.
Internal body for Aquarius. Oh. Others around you, Aquarius. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh, I see. Alrighty, and let me get helpful energy for Aquarius here, please. Sweet. So your overall energy here, who you are this week, is action. This is literally you coming together with yourself, understanding that both like two separate parts of yourself that are in like competition or that are always bumping heads, there's a need to kind of mesh them together here to go towards a common goal. In other words, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make your Google go off. But yeah, so with this, it seems like you're taking action on something, and it seems like it's all week, like you're consistently taking action. You have an idea and you go towards it. Your internal body is supportive of that same idea. We've got the Empress here. She's pregnant and she is ready to act on and take the next step on whatever it is she's working on. So yeah, taking action on your new beliefs, on your new creations, on where you've been planting seeds and making sure those seeds are nurtured enough to start kind of not bearing fruit, but like it's popping out of the ground now. And consistent message here with others around you. I've got the base chakra, but that's also paired with conflict and defeat and patience and planning. So it does seem like there is a little bit of a going against the grain feeling with others this week. Maybe everybody around you has a certain idea or a certain belief and you could be believing in something else. So you could see yourself going against the grain here. Spirit says it's going to take a little bit of patience and planning for this because you as well, Aquarius, have changed a lot of your values and you're regrounding yourself in those values now and your new beliefs. What you've decided to believe in for yourself, not what your parents told you or what your family has, you. And since you're regrounding yourself in that, it's going to take a little bit of patience because it may feel like you're going against the grain with others. Your helpful energy is deep replenishment, rest, retreat, be held. She's also letting her hair down like I did today. Thank you, Freedom. But yeah, she's letting her hair down here and really kind of relaxing into the being that she's created herself to be. And she's taking a second to say, okay, well, who am I now? What changes have I made? What does my reflection look like now? So some reflection time is going to be helpful for you, and it's coming through. It's going to be easier than normal to be able to get a second to do that. Yep, bottom of the deck. Look at that. How much credit have you given yourself? Good question. How much credit have you given yourself? It does feel like you've kind of come a long way here to get into this moment of creation and acceptance for who you are. Right on top of the Empress, all is well right now. All is well right now. Showing that, you know, not to pressure yourself to push too hard. I feel like it's you're kind of calling in rather than pushing out. You're calling in the right opportunity to be able to release your idea or your actions. I trust myself and my path, which is so appropriate because if you are going against the grain here for a little bit this week, Spirit says it might take a little bit for others to get on board, but you are like the leader of this since you're going on your own path first. And the last one that we have is, I am thinking positive today, assuming success behind all my thoughts. That is so juicy. I'm thinking positive today and assuming success behind all my thoughts. That was fire. Let's go. And you know, that's also a sales tactic. It's like assumptive selling. Like, would you like this one or this one? Like, either way, you're going to buy something. That's kind of how I feel you are right now, Aquarius. Like, you know that you're grounding yourself and whoever's going to come with you is going to come and whoever's not is not. And like, I don't feel like you're stressing it. So that's really nice. Nope, I haven't done Aries yet. I'm going backwards. Awesome. Thank you, my love, Tony. All right. If you guys haven't followed Majestic Cat Co., I would definitely do that. She's got awesome items that she's got for sale. I really like the mugs. I'm going to be getting some mugs really soon. So, yeah, you guys should definitely follow her. Thank you so much for the rose. Okay, so we've got Capricorn next. What do we have for Capricorn? Who are you this week? Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Internal body, please. Thank you. Damn, we got 3. A lot going on internally this week. I think we're changing some long-term values, or we have, and now we're like going towards that direction. And I keep saying that because it's in the astrology that we're doing that. So we're all doing that collectively, but everybody's kind of taking those changes differently. Alrighty, others around you. Dang, let's go. And helpful energy, please. Alrighty, so first and foremost for you, Capricorn, we've got door to value. Just like Pisces. And I'm telling you right now, you guys are valuable. What you bring to this planet in this incarnation is very distinct to you. Even if you're like even if I got 80 Capricorns in a room, everybody is still separate on what you guys bring to the table. There's a lot of value to you that's separate from the money you make or the material items that you have at hand. This is moreover what you bring to the world by incarnating as yourself and by living in that truth. And that's what I see happening here for you guys. I think a bigger raise of value for yourself. And you're not waiting for anybody else to let you know that you're valuable. You feel that and you're embodying that. Internal energy. I got a little bit of arguments, no big deal. But we do have 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So what I feel this inner argument is kind of pushing the new thought process forward. So if before you were like, oh, I don't have the energy, or oh, I don't want to do that, or what a drag, you are fighting off those feelings of bringing you down to a lower vibration, and you're acting on different ones now. You're balancing out that type of feeling where something that you were kind of forcing yourself to do, and the other side of you was like, let's just take a break. I feel like you're finding this sort of balance within this week, and it's going to be a long-term change that you've decided to do here. So I see a lot of balance coming through internally by choice. You're choosing to be more balanced in your mind, in how you make decisions and how you kind of exert your energy. Others around you is pretty good, actually. We got victory and success, like that, and solar plexus chakra. So this is definitely opening up some excitement for you, some willpower. Somebody, one of your friends or others around you or something like that could be coming in and like re-sparking your fire for something, reinvigorating you again, and you're kind of excited. It's nice. Ooh, let's go, Capricorn. But yeah, it feels good. And then that's also paired with victory and success. And that's where you're kind of screaming from, you know, the top of the hill here that there's some sort of success. Maybe you were trying to get the energy to reach a goal or get the energy to find that like confidence in order to go that route that seemed harder. Miles. Oh my God, my dog's tripping. But yeah, you have it now, and I feel like it's coming from others around you, so that's pretty nice. But I'm going to have to get some clarification for the last row because I'm like, what is this? Miles, because your advice is no, wait, pause, postpone, say no. And I'm like, okay, to what? To what, please? Justice, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So, wow, really? There could be a contract coming towards you as well, Capricorn, here, and Spirit wants you to, like, triple check that. If it is a contract, it's not a good idea. Ah, hello, my love. Give me 1 second, you guys, and I'll get your, what's it called? 1 second. I'm back. So sorry, guys. So, no, wait, pause, postpone, say no. Like I was saying, I think that this might be some sort of contract or a deal, maybe even like a verbal contract somebody might be trying to make with you. And Spirit's like, I don't think it's the right time. There could be more details that need to come out. Or maybe it's something that you've tried over and over and like it just never seemed to come through. Spirit's saying there's a reason for that and it'll make itself available and known to you. It's detailed. I don't think I can touch on that one. It's too broad. Alrighty. Ooh, Capricorn, this is so for you. Today I am successful. Tomorrow I will be successful. Every day I am successful. Okay, thank you. I have a Capricorn moon, so I'm about it. Now, you also have, you carry peace with you. And that actually came out on top of like the mental arguments here, the 2 of Pentacles and that 10 of Pentacles. So if you are kind of stressing out about anything, like what direction to go, Spirit says the stress isn't really going to help the situation. I think releasing the stress and removing yourself from stress is what's going to be more helpful. And they're saying that you can do that. I also have, I am open to receive. I am open to receive. So yeah, there is a victory coming in with others around you this week, Cap, and I definitely feel like it's going to bring you more peace than what you started off the week with. So yes, my love, that is what I have for you. If I have any Capricorns in the building, can you guys send a crystal ball emoji in the comments? Alrighty. Who do we have next? We have Sagittarius. Do we have any Sagittariuses in the building. All right, let's see you this week. Ooh, let's listen to what's going on with your crush then. Sag, you please. Okay, cute. Internal body for Sagittarius this week. Oh, I like it. Others around them. Oh, and helpful energy, please. Damn. Alrighty, cool. So first and foremost, the first card that you have here is action. This is you. Hey, guys. This is you this week, taking action. I feel like you're like super active this week. You see something, you go for it. You see something, you go for it. Is there anything specific? Thank you. Yes, and there could also be a big change in attitude for you this week as well, Sag. Maybe you've been a little bit of a funk or a little bit of like lethargic, like you don't really want to jump after anything with this card here, but Spirit says you're really going to kind of come out of the water on this one and you're ready to act. Internally, you've got a lot of options. Which direction are we going to go? What cup should we choose? There is this essence of releasing the pressure of having to choose and going with the one that makes your heart beat faster. And that's how you know. Like, you know, when you think about that person, that whatever person it is that makes your heart beat faster, that's the type of vibe that's going to tell you which cup is going to be best for you. Others around you are coming through as truth. And I like that. I feel that there's expansion coming with others. Maybe like you guys kind of see each other on more of a soul level rather than like a human, like physical touch level. But there is an expansion and a broadening. I feel a nice important conversation with one or a couple people here that are going to take you from like this drabby, cold cement type of room out to the open of the vastness of the universe. Like it's a really opening experience for you this week with others. And your helpful energy, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. So you could have been, I always say this too, if you, in a past life, you could have actually been persecuted for your expression, for speaking your truth, or for opening up, or for being a witch because you knew what herbs were. Like, it could have literally been anything along those lines, but Spirit is asking you to like maybe try your toe, put your toe in the water, test the waters here. It's about time, and you're safe now to come free and speak your truth. Whoa, those things just flew out. Oh, baby, bottom of the deck. Nothing I can't handle. Duh. We never second guessed you, Sag. We knew you could handle it. Allow yourself to consider ideas freely with that Seven of Cups. Which choice you're going to take, which option. Allow yourself to consider ideas freely. On top of truth, we have protect your investments. So this truth could come out and make you kind of flex that root chakra because you need to kind of protect something a little bit more or something along those lines. With the come out of the cave, I've got I am thinking positive today and assuming success behind all my thoughts. In other words, don't go into the situation with fear. If you feel fear, handle those feelings first, and then you can jump into the water. Because you already know why. All right, Sag, that is what I have for you this week. I hope that was helpful. If you heard your reading, can I get a crystal ball in the comment section, please? Thank you guys for being here, and thanks for the follows and the likes. Y'all are amazing. This video will be posted on my YouTube channel later on this evening, Jasmine's Tarot. You guys can subscribe there, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, cool. So let's get to Scorpio. Ooh, do we have any Scorpios in the building? Scorpio. Let's see who you are this week. Oh, okay, you're going to like that internal energy here, please. It's about damn time I see that for Scorpio. Thank you. Others around you. Whoa. Got two of them, and I'm loving it. Helpful energy for Scorpios as well, please. Perfect. Your overall energy here is the Magician in the Mirror. I'm actually getting called to pull one more for this, so I'm going to. But this is your card. This is you. There's a hot and cold feel, and you're somewhere in the middle. there's, divine inspiration. That's what I see coming to you guys this week. You could even be divinely inspired yourself, right? And then you act on what you want to do, and then boom, you divinely inspire other people. Scorpio, you are a force to be reckoned with this week. With the Magician, this looks like you are making things malleable. Things that were so hard to move, you're able to kind of conform them and shape them into what you want them to be. And there is this intensity towards it as well, like you want to get it done. There's an excitement. And it does feel like it's a new day. So for Scorpio, I'm going to tell you every single day this week, I feel you're going to wake up better and better. Like you'll wake up and you'll feel lighter, or your back doesn't hurt, or you don't need coffee first thing in the morning. It just feels like every day of the week, you're going to start feeling lighter and lighter within your body. And, I feel like it's getting us to a certain area, and we'll tell you what that is in a second. Internal body is 10 of Cups. This is happiness, fulfillment, contentment. And it does feel more long-term as well. I think you were just waiting to feel this so you could kind of lock it in as a memory and make that like your basis of comparison. So you've got like this beautiful, happy vibe, and then whenever you dip low, you know exactly where to go back to. So you're kind of bookmarking this feeling, I guess, so you can come back to it if you ever kind of dip back down. So this does feel like a long-term sort of change that's happening for Scorpio here in the internal body. Others around you, baby, look at this. We got victory and success paired with destiny. So this is activation of the heart space. I'm getting another past life message here for Scorpios. There's a lot. It feels like you've been incarnated here multiple times, and in each one you tried to do what you are trying to do now. Perhaps you had failed at it in the past, which is why you had fear surrounding making those decisions. And it feels like you're really coming into alignment right now and able to kind of speak this victory and success into your life. This is also coming from others around you, so you could be getting support, appreciation, attention from others around you. But yes, victory and success, it looks very, very promising. You might even be doing some research on past lives, and you figure out like, oh, that's why I had all those problems as a kid, or oh, that's why that's my greatest fear. So I can see that kind of happening. And especially for Scorpios, because you guys are interested in, death and rebirth. You were bred to do that. Your helpful energy is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. I love this. Maybe bringing some flowers into the home. You don't have to go dig yourself into a hole, but, it does seem like maybe sitting next to some roots of a tree or being around some flowers might be helpful for you guys this week to bring some life and freshness into your life. And keeping them in an area of your house where you walk by frequently so you can see them. Bottom of the deck. You are protected. If you feel it's right, leap. All right, here with the 10 of Cups, this happiness, contentment feeling, I've got connect to your home base within. Clarity and safety awaits. Connect to your home base within. Clarity and safety awaits. And that's exactly what you're doing. Even with the next card, you carry peace with you. In other words, searching for it externally is not going to be helpful. You carry it with you, and that is what you're noticing this week. And your last card here with Get Grounded, I actually have From the Other Side. So I do think that some Scorpios could be downloading new gifts this week as well, from either spirit guides, their angelic team. But it does, I am getting a sense that there's magic in the air for you this week, Scorpio. You might not even have to believe it. It's just going to happen for you. And then you won't really have a choice anymore. So enjoy that, Scorpio. That is what I have for y'all. If you heard your reading, will you leave a crystal ball emoji in the comment section, please? And we are going to go on to Libra. Do we have any Libras in the building? Your Lilith is in Libra. Ooh, let's go. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what we have for you this week. Make it juicy. Make it positive. What do we have? Let's see, Libra. Okay, internal body. Baby, yes. In charge. Thank you. Others around you. And helpful energy. let's go. Okay. So first and foremost, your energy is happy family. So I'm getting a couple different things from this. One, I feel like there's good business dealings. You're doing good in business. And you could even be hitting like a new little high. I also feel, obviously, family sector looks like it's going to be just calm waters here. And if there is any emotion, it feels like overwhelmingly good emotion. Like, you know when you feel so good, you cry? I don't know if that's anybody else, but I'm a Cancer, so you know it goes down like that. But, yeah, I feel like such good feelings that it's overwhelming how happy, like, you are. I feel a lot of grateful energy coming from you as well. But if you feel this happy, make sure that you are grateful, just in case you forget. Just in case. I'm here to remind you. Internal energy is fire. I got King of Wands. This is you really taking charge, laying foundations within yourself. You're saying, this reminds me of taking over the little voice inside your head. If you guys used to hear like your dad's voice or your or grandparents' voice, whatever, in your head telling you, you probably shouldn't do that, you're switching that voice over to yourself and you're realigning yourself to what you want to kind of guide your way towards. And you're making your own path step by step. So it feels very like self-assertive and you're in charge and authoritative this week as well. With others around you, I've got truth. And I want to pull one more card for this one because I see a balance. It's for you. But yeah, something's changing with what this person is going to let you know. Some details are going to be kind of put together. Loose ends will be tied here, and things are going to start making a lot more sense. With the Truth card, it's also paired with the Wheel of Fortune. So there could be communications coming through from others this week that are showing you, or in conversation, you could notice that you're expanding. You yourself as a person, as well as the people that you're talking to. And I think that this is a change that's happening here. It does look like it's for the better. It definitely looks like it's for the better. It's super positive the whole way through, baby. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune starts moving in a direction that's supportive of you and of balancing your everyday life, not just like monthly. This is an everyday life balance that you're going to be feeling here. And your helpful energy is yes. Just say yes. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory, so we're going to do a little card drop on that one. Thank you. Yes, just say yes. So something's coming in for you. Obviously, with the people around you, they're definitely speaking some truth for you, and I think you're noticing a lot more details that you hadn't before. Wow, Libras could be downloading a gift as well. I never get that one like 2 times in a row, like consecutively. Bring more color into your everyday life at the bottom of the deck. Bring more color into your everyday life. And I love that, especially because the first card that we had was that rainbow. And it looks like, you know, after the storm, the gray, the brown, the, like, taupe. Like, we need some color. We need color, baby. Okay, here with the King of Wands, right? Internal energy. We've got protect your investments. So since you are not only investing in yourself, but you're investing in your direction. You're laying those foundations to give yourself that specific direction to go down. And Spirit says you may have to protect your investments this week. Maybe not speaking about what you're changing or what you're upgrading within yourself. Maybe just not this week, because more details, like I said, are making themselves available. So it's a good idea to kind of peep game first, and then you can talk about it maybe next week. Truth is coming in from the other side. So this is really speaking of spiritual teams or angels or passed on loved ones that are coming through. You could even learn, for some of my Libras here, you guys could learn something about a passed on loved one that you didn't realize, and then you guys end up making a connection. But I do see a spiritual, very ethereal connection that you're making this week with a passed on loved one or with an angelic team. And lastly, with the Yes card, we have intuition seeks to bring you closer to your desires. Intuition seeks to bring you closer to your desires. And that's what I see is happening here. With the Truth, with all of these beautiful emotions, like overwhelming emotions that Spirit's offering you. Okay, Libra, I'll leave it there. That was good. Let's go. Libra's done. And now we have our beautiful Virgos. Virgos in the building. Libra, if you heard your reading, can I get a crystal ball emoji in the comments? Virgo, hope you're in here. Yay, awesome. Of course, no problem. Thanks, guys. Okay, cool. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. And Virgo's my rising sign, so I'm going to be nosy and see what's popping. Virgo, who are you this week? Ooh, baby, dang. Internal body. Okay, okay. Others around you. Oh, nice. Ooh, looks like some, okay. Helpful energy. That's going to be juicy right there. Dope. Okay, first and foremost, you. Door to value. Oh my goodness, you're the third sign to get this. There is a huge raise in value happening right now, and you are going to be noticing it this week, Virgo. There is, this is a lot more than your finances, than your tangible items that you have on hand. This goes way further than that. This is your true value for who you are as a being incarnated on this planet. And I also see some money coming through. Let's go. But yeah, like the doors are opening here, and these are ones that aren't going to close back up. Once you realize this value in yourself, there's no turning back. So within realizing that value, I think your internal body is going to have some problems accepting it. Because you're like, oh, I am a badass. And then it's like, no, you're not. What made you think you, like, okay, no, we don't need that. But I do kind of see it coming up. So be mindful of your thoughts, because I feel like there's a couple of those creepy little thoughts that are coming in and being like, no, you don't deserve this. Who said you were valuable? Like, and who is that anyway? And so you're switching beliefs internally here, and Spirit's saying you're going to have to kind of get on top of these thoughts and fight them off until they realize that you're in charge now. This new belief of value in yourself is what's in charge now. Others around you is memories of love. So I think somebody from the past is coming through with this one. I really do. Either conversations about relationships from the past, somebody from the past, like high school or something, coming in like, oh my God, how are you? That type of vibe. But I do see some sort of release happening here as well with those memories. Look at that. That Ace of Pentacles was right here, flipped up. You guys could actually be getting an offer from someone from the past here that you thought you let go, but maybe not. I don't know, dude. It looks pretty nice, and it looks kind of like you're making your own path here if you were to take it. However, I'm not sure how receptive you're going to be to accepting this offer, so we'll see how it goes. Your helpful energy is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So for you as well, Virgo, I am going to say going out into nature, I really think you need to be around old trees. Trees with character in them. That's what I'm seeing here for you. There is a grounding that needs to happen within your new belief system that just changed. And that's what I see you guys doing. That was third time in a row. Third time in a row. That card hardly ever comes out. I am surprised. I am surprised. And one more for my Virgos, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. I am grateful for every day and find joy in every moment. Simple enough. Now, with that Five of Wands, you got from the other side. So, Virgo, and it's hard for you and Capricorn and Taurus to believe this, but try your best, okay? You could be getting connection from spiritual beings this week, and that are coming to you on a more tangible, intellectual level, because that's the only way they can reach you, right? But yeah, so in the midst of fighting yourself, there could be like a supernatural experience that makes you realize that like, there won't be any more arguing, because you'll have full understanding that this goes way beyond you. The value that you're realizing in yourself isn't just for you to believe. It's for everybody else to take part of too, because we're all collectively working together, you know? All right. With memories of love, I have all is well right now. So don't freak out if somebody from the past comes in. Spirit says all is well right now. There's no pressure to have to do anything, but this is a little bit of an experience. And then lastly, I have the patience to allow myself to go through my creative process. I have the patience to allow myself to go through my creative process. In other words, you know, you don't have to stick to just one idea of something. If your mind wants to explore other ideas, allow it to. You don't have to take them in as fact. Just because you considered them doesn't mean that they're fact. So allowing your mind to kind of explore the options that it's got within its own beliefs, I think that'll be helpful for you too. Especially when you see all the things that you don't want to believe in or that you really don't believe in, the things that do will stand out more. Alrighty, Virgo, that is what I have for you, my love. It is Leo's turn, baby. Do we have any Leos in the building? Let's go, Leo. Ooh, happy birthday, Taurus. Let's go. Hey, love, how are you, roaming soul? It's been a while. Oh, you're a Leo? Right on time. Let's go. Okay, this music is super downer, but we're going to work through it, okay, together. Leo. Well, who are you this week? Oh, is that right? Internal body, please, for Leo. Others around you. Yeah, and helpful energy. Okay, Leo. So first and foremost, I'm going to get clarification for the first card just to be sure I know what I'm looking at here. All right. So your overall energy here, you know, and I'm going to say this, I really don't feel like it's you. I think that this energy is going towards you, but I have envy. And it's like somebody's looking at you. I feel like you're in the golden area. Even like last week, I think I read for you guys and I was like, y'all are gold right now. But it feels like somebody's in the dark here, kind of watching you do what you're doing, just living in the gold, living your life. And it does seem like there's a little bit of darkness energy, like misery loves company type of vibes. And this misery is trying to get company. And we're like, oh, I don't know. But I can see you kind of being Queen of Swords-ish, where you're like black and white about it. This is not a discussion. This is a yes or no, and it's most likely a no, because it looks like you personally, the gold, are picking one person or one situation or one direction over another. And you are making difficult decisions here in regards to who deserves what, where you're going to be investing your energy, especially when you're noticing that other people are pushing this at you so much that it's almost, you know, it's like enclosing you. Internally, though, it doesn't even phase you, literally, because we've got the King of Wands. And this is where you are laying foundations for the changes that you've already made for yourself. You're taking so much authority here. You are in the driver's seat of your life. You're in the driver's seat of your mind. And it seems like you're kind of creating direction as we move along. I think because of this envy energy that we're getting from others, that's why with other people's energy, it's like emotional withdrawal. What? Emotional withdrawal and truth. It's like now you're noticing that somebody has been in the dark about something. And you're like, wait a minute, what? So this is an expansion and a broadening of your perspective and your understanding on a much more profound level. Where you were stuck in this like cement room, you know, trying to understand the details hadn't made themselves available to you, but it seems like they are now. And what you're doing in order to get it is emotional withdrawal. You're like, and this isn't negative either. It's not like you're sad. You're just like, ooh, I'm just going to retract my energy from that place for now. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. You know what I mean? I don't think you deserve that energy right now. So choosing one over another. And yeah, you're kind of keeping other people's feelings at bay. Like, I'm trying to deal with my own feelings right now. I don't need anybody else's, you know, hopping on that'll throw off the balance. So that's kind of what I see here with others. You could be taking just a little bit of space. And this is also supportive with your helpful energy, baby. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. And she's also letting her hair down. So there's like this super relaxing feeling where you're just sitting with yourself and who you've created yourself to be and who you are being, how you are embodied, the decisions that you've made so far to get you to this place. That is what I feel is getting replenished right now. And also the belief in yourself. I think that you, Leo, are going to take this envy and flip it on its head here and kind kind of use it for your benefit or your gain in some way, shape, or form. Let me get you some affirmations, and I swear if we get from the other side again, I'm going to flip. All right, can I get one more here for Leos, please? Yes, baby. I like that. Okay, cool. Bottom of the deck. I release past anger and hurt, then fill myself with peaceful thoughts. Simple wisdom, but this one's hard. I release past anger and hurt, then fill myself with peaceful thoughts. So that's an actual action, which is why you're the King of Wands, taking that initiative to do that for yourself. But on top of the King of Wands, connect to your home base within. Clarity and safety awaits. And that's what you're doing. You notice this out there and you're like, okay, I'm just going to retract. When I have truth and emotional withdrawal, that's paired with look and talk about other options. So there must be other options here. I think you're going to be probably contemplating them with somebody that's super close to you or just with yourself. But I do kind of seem like maybe Spirit's sending you different directions that you could potentially go this week. So looking and talking about other options is going to be helpful. And lastly, with deep replenishment, I have today I am successful. Tomorrow I will be successful. Every day I am successful. Card drop. No, it's so appropriate too, because especially when you're resting and retreating and you're like, I just need to chill for a minute, you can start feeling pressure like, oh, I should be working, or I should be putting my energy into this, or I should be working out, or whatever. Like, it's too much. So Spirit's like, no, bro, today you're going to be successful. Tomorrow you're going to be good. And the next, you're going to be good forever. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, in other words, when you relax, like let yourself fully relax. Sweet. Ooh, I was putting those cards back and I just saw, look back 6 months. So for you, Leo, you could have had something happen or manifested something in the last 6 months, and then boom, you see it this week. So yeah, that is what I have for my Leos. Thank you. If you guys heard your reading, can I get a crystal ball emoji in the comment section, please? I love seeing the comment section filled up with purple. Okay, I saw you, Gemini. I know it. Yes, thank you. We're going to go to Cancer now, and then it's Gemini. Not to toot my own horn, but we might be the best sign in the whole Zodiac, baby. What do we have for my beautiful Cancers this week? Be nice, please. Something good, something juicy. Make it positive for me, please. What do we have this week for Cancer? Let me see. You. Sagittario. I already did it. I already did Sagittarius. It'll be up on my YouTube channel, though. Thank you, guys. My YouTube channel is Jasmine's Tarot. You guys can subscribe there, and you'll see it. Yeah. Love and peace. To work I go. Peace. Thanks so much for chilling and hanging out. See you later. All right. Internal body for Cancer. Okay. Others around you. Ooh, and helpful energy. Cancer, what is going on? This is good. Did I do Aries? Is that a ram? I haven't done Aries yet. All right, so first and foremost, Cancer, I've got Angel of Strength as you. So your boundaries are on point this week. You're not really letting anybody get too close, go too far. And I think you worked your ass off to finally get here. So congratulations on that. There's boundaries are on point. There's also a really a big emphasis on your strength as an individual and as a being that you've created yourself. I think that that's really going to kind of set you apart from others this week, is kind of asserting yourself with your boundaries and with your own like succession of what you need things to be and how you need things to go. I feel people will be receptive to that too. So it's not like you're doing it and everyone's like, oh, what's going on? They were expecting this. They knew it was coming. Internal energy. I've got 2 of Swords. So this is a balancing act that you're doing perhaps on 2 different options or 2 different directions or 2 different thoughts. Which one's going to get chosen? Oh, I got the Ace of Wands. It's going to be something new, that's for sure. Something new is happening in your internal body this week, Cancer. And it seems like you're, once again, balancing on two different directions. And one of them is going to stand out, or one will come out of nowhere. Especially with the 0 card. I feel like what the option is you're going to choose isn't one of these two. Like, you've got these two options. You're like, which way do I go? And it's like, it wasn't even any of those. It's a different one. And it seems like you're going off on a limb here, really trusting in spirit in this direction. But there's inspiration to go that direction. And it also seems like there's many areas of potential growth in this direction as well for you, Cancer. So stay vigilant. As others around you, I've got memories of love. So I'm going to see if this is like a family member or a relationship, but it does seem like somebody from the past could be coming in here. Most definitely, it feels like a masculine for my ladies. It's definitely an ex-partner here. Okay, could even be a Capricorn. But yeah, I see somebody coming in with a offer of some sort. It could be an error message, like an email, text message, I don't know, social media or something like that. But it does feel like it's an ex that's coming through that pretended like their feelings weren't, or somebody that was in your past that pretended like their feelings weren't as big as they actually were. So somebody who was keeping their feelings hidden or cooled down when in reality they felt a bunch. So there's that. We'll see how that goes. But they could also be memories as well. But it does feel like somebody's tangibly coming in. Your helpful energy here is no. Wait, pause, postpone, say no. I wonder if that's to the ex, Cancer. That could be to the ex. Can you tell me what this no is for, please? Or this person from the past. Since you've changed so much, especially with those boundaries and your personal strength, you know, you could be triggering old contacts to reach back out here. Yep. Spirit said, whatever it is. Okay, this is old. This old thing, it's gone. It's done. They come in, they remind you of who you were at that point, and you say, well, I've let that person go along with you. And I think you're releasing that because it was something that you tried over and over and over, but it never ended up working out. So Spirit says no. Something new is coming for you as you overcome this little test of somebody coming back. We're not going backwards this year, baby. We're going forward only. Put your horse blinders on, because it may be a little bit emotional. Yes. Okay, bottom of the deck. Take more time to think about it. Take more time to think about it. And that's what I'm saying. If somebody does come in, just, you know, take more time to think about it before you act. On top of 2 of Swords with that Ace of Wands, the more you listen to the heart, the louder the voice gets. And that's where I think you're going to find that new direction is in the heart, because this is in the mind. You're going back and forth in the mind, but your heart already knows what direction you should be going in, and it's neither one of these 2 options. It's something more fulfilling for you, so it's positive. That's why I kind of giggle. With memories of love and that old partner coming back, or that old person from your life coming back, I have the patience to allow myself to go through my creative process. So there's some consistent, there's some consistent messages here of taking your time and of not rushing through anything. Because especially if somebody comes in to try and push you and try and rush you, you got to take that lion out and you got to say, wait a minute. No. I'm not, you're not going to rush me. I'm going to take my time to consider what I need to consider. And then I will get back to you and let you know. If you don't have the time to wait, then maybe I shouldn't go this direction, because I'm not going to get pushed into a direction. That's kind of what I see. And with this no, and, you know, finally releasing something that you've tried over and over and over that's not working, Spirit says, enjoy the process. Change has started. What is the change? I don't know, but I'm excited to see it. Baby, let's go, Cancer. Ew. If you guys heard your reading, can you leave a crystal ball emoji in the comment section? Ira, there was 2 more here. Nothing I can't handle, and I have healthy boundaries in all of my relationships. I have healthy boundaries in all of my relationships. I told you all about those boundaries. They're going to be heavy this week. Watch out for Cancer, y'all. Alrighty, cool. So let's go ahead and get to Gemini. Aurora, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you guys for the follows. I'm trying so hard to get to 10K. If you haven't pressed that little red button, please do so. Please do so. All right, Gem. What do we have for you, my love? Ooh, perfect, princess. I love that. Yes, Aurora. All right, so let's see. What do we have for Gemini? Finally, it's y'all's turn. Let's do it, Gemini. My beautiful, amazing, fast-talking Geminis. Ooh, yes. Internal body, please. Ooh, talk about internal body. Okay, yes, let's get it. All right, and let's see others around you this week. Ooh, that was a little sticky. I took it away at off and it felt a little sticky. So it feels like others around you might be a little bit of a sticky situation. And helpful energy for you guys. Damn, again? Okay, so first and foremost, your energy, beautiful Gemini. Thank you, heart chakra. Moving from the heart space. Do you know what that feels like? That feels fulfilling. That feels like every single decision that you make is the best decision that you could have made in that moment, and you're proud of yourself and you're happy that you're making these types of decisions. That's what moving from the heart space feels like. There's excitement, there's creativity, there's wanting more, wanting to open up more, wanting to wake up in the morning and be happy. That's literally what I see for you guys this week. And there's also a release of stress and pressure with how much you let other people know about your heart space. I think that maybe it was a little bit taboo for you before to talk about your feelings or your heart. And now it's kind of opening up to where you're like, I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just going to let it go. And I love to see that for Geminis because we could all benefit from that. I froze. Am I frozen, guys? Yay! Awesome, Becca! That is so cool. You good? Okay, good. Thank you, mommy. Internal body for Geminis. Didn't I say body, baby? Look at that. You even have a body inside your body. So it feels like, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, it looks like there's a pregnancy here, for some of you guys, but for others of you, there's this embodiment of, of your inner child, 1, and 2, of the person that you've created yourself to be now. And you're taking a new step, though. There's something new happening in the internal body right now, and it feels like an idea or something along those lines that's kind of bringing in some new energy. And it's especially because it looks like you've been taking a little bit of a rest here. You've been waiting on something, and taking space and time to kind of gain clarity on who you've become and what you've overcome. I'm getting big emphasis on what you've overcome. Like you've overcome some really heavy stuff here. I got an invite from 3 separate fake accounts. Dude, they go hard on my name. Legit. Do not take any readings from anybody else, guys. I do not offer readings. I don't DM you. I don't do any of that. Ever, ever, ever. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. Thank you for letting me know, though. Now, so with the Empress, this is that new bright idea that I see. Ooh, look, it's shining. And, I almost feel like you're taking a new posture. I feel like your body's changing as well. Literally body I'm getting for you guys. So, yeah. You might even be waking up this week as well, lighter and lighter every day. Like you wake up and there's no pressure, or there's no more guilt, or there's no more enclosedness. I don't know. It's like things are spreading out and you're releasing some of that pressure. With others around you, I have sacrifice. I do want to say at the bottom of the deck, I saw that Ace of Swords. Literally, it seems like there's going to be like a new burst of communication, or there already was. And now there's a need for you to let go of some feelings that you've been harboring here, Gemini. It also seems like this rainbow after the storm type of vibe. There's also her in white. So like cleansing, revitalizing your relationships, your friendships here with others. You're sacrificing maybe fears or pressures that you could have had with people surrounding you. It does feel like a new day. It could even be somebody from the past that you are, I don't want to say you're sacrificing, right? But it does seem kind of like you're letting it go. Maybe something new is coming in to replace it. For other Geminis, you could have an old, like somebody from your past coming through right now, and you're going to have to kind of sacrifice one or the other. It's either them or your feelings that you had about them after the relationship is what I'm getting. And then your helpful energy is deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. Once again, this is some... I actually getting for you here to go outside. We're probably going to get that in here, but I feel some energy for being outside. Maybe by water or in the nighttime, like under the stars. I think it's going to be helpful for you to kind of clear your mind of what's been going on in there. But once again, there's a release. If you see, she's got some flowers in her hand, right? And she's got flowers in the clouds. And with your clarifying card, she's got, they've got flowers that they're giving to each other. So it's like, I feel for some of my Geminis, they're really releasing an old relationship or something that they thought was going to flourish, but the flower died because it got cut off. And so the dreams and aspirations that we had for maybe that relationship are being sacrificed or revitalized, depending on which direction you plan on going with that. I knew you were going to be embodying. I knew it. Hell yeah. Anything else that we have for Geminis, please? Beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Nothing I can't handle. Right? Duh. All right. With the Empress. Remember I said embodying and you have a body inside your body? I've got sit up straight, energy flow. And when I get this card, this is talking about you embodying the new energy that you're hosting. So you've went from having a closed heart to having an open heart, feeling ready to actually act on what it is that's going to truly make you happy at the end of the day. And Spirit says, now that you've got that, embody it. Sit up straight. Put your shoulders back. Like, lift your chin. You better walk with that energy now because it's yours. And others need you to stand in your power too. So, because you help others stand in their power. So, you help. Right on top of sacrifice. Ideas come and go. Write them down to avoid overwhelm. And this is so appropriate for Geminis because you guys are so smart, but ideas come in really quickly. You guys move quickly. Your thoughts move quickly too. So it's a good idea to kind of jot them down or make sure that you've got some sort of way that you can refer back to them just in case they leave just as quickly. And for deep replenishment, create heat in the body to re-spark your fire. So if you guys had taken a rest or something from working out or going on walks or doing yoga, this week I can see you, your body is like craving this. Your body is like asking you to move. So you could even be experiencing like restless leg syndrome or restless tummy or, you know, you just feel like a little bit antsy because Spirit's asking you to use that excess energy and create heat in the body. So working out, yoga, walk, whatever you like. That way you can kind of sweat out that old water and you can bring in new water. So yeah, that is what I have for my Geminis. I hope that that was helpful. If you heard your reading, can you leave a crystal ball emoji in the comments section? Thank you. Yay. Okay, cool. Now we're on to my beautiful, phenomenal, fantastic Tauruses. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Gemini's done. They should start verifying more people on this app. Yeah, that would be really dope. Maybe when I get... I'm still trying to reach 10K, so it'll probably take a while. Okay. Taurus, it's your turn. Who are you this week? In the house. Let's go. Taurus. Ooh, yeah. Strong, baby. Internal body. Ooh, guys, and I posted your tarot bites on the YouTube channel if you haven't seen them. Okay, others around you. Oh, okay. There's some advice, and let's get helpful energy here. Beautiful. I'm going to pull a clarifying card here before I get started. Clarifying cards, I guess I should have said. Okay, so first and foremost, your overall energy here is Angel of Strength with hostilities. So look at this. I think that there could be maybe like some boundary things happening this week for my Tauruses, where you are feeling really good about yourself and your boundaries have been not only taken care of, but they've been updated, baby. You have updated those boundaries. As well as that, I think that your communication style has really gotten an upgrade as well in the way that you communicate and in the way that you emote to other people, where you decide to release your emotions and let them be seen, where you decide to hold them back. But I feel a very lightness to you. It almost feels like some reborn energy here. I don't usually see that with the Angel of Strength, but with her white robe and everything, it just feels like purifying. So because of that, though, I think that you're going to be kind of ready if somebody does try and push a boundary. They're not used to seeing you in this sort of strength position, so others may be emotionally firing at you, or they think that you're going to take it because you've always taken it, and it's just not going to happen. And you could be bringing in this communicative style that is a little bit more aggressive this week, because you know the latter. You know that you can be soft, loving, and understanding, but if they can't be like that with you, then I feel there's this like boundary that's crossed, and you're gonna kind of cut that off really quick. Other than that one boundary that somebody's gonna try and cross, you guys are in charge right now. And golden, it seems like you could be glowing. Maybe your hair looks really beautiful. A lot of hair here. A lot of hair here. Internal body. 5 of Wands. Here's a little bit of argumentative energy. And this is where I think that those old thoughts and the new thoughts are kind of meeting head to head here. And it's like, which one's, who's gonna what? Who's winning here? I think that you're going to be choosing the right way to go about this. You could be arguing with yourself about some new energy that's entered. I have a lot of hair, do you? Some new energy that's entering your life here with the Magician and Ace of Wands. Because it's exciting, you might even want to take up a new trade or get your hands into something new here, Taurus. And your internal body isn't used to you sitting in the driver's seat like this. So those other thoughts are like, you can't do it. Who said you could? Or I am lazy. I don't want to do it right now, or whatever. And you're like, wait a minute. No. And you're standing your ground here to make sure that you actually follow through with what it is that you've been wanting to do. I think I see good business dealings this week, and I also see potential investors, or maybe showing your work to others, or others looking at your work this week, and it seems like it's going to be really positive. Others around you. Triumphant success with Ace of Swords and the Choose Wisely card. So, breakthrough communication, intellect, or understanding that's happening here. Of course, it's switching what the past was, and, well, it can't switch what the past was, but it's separating what the past was and what the future could be. So there's like this separating aspect that's happening here that's kind of cutting through the past and the present. And Spirit says to choose wisely. In other words, you may have many options. Maybe a lot of people are hitting you up this week or trying to communicate. Maybe more people are talkative is what it seems like throughout the Zodiac. We're just more talkative and more open. So Spirit's like, don't go backwards is what Spirit's trying to say. Take the path that is going to offer you the most enlightenment and the most excitement for yourself. And that's the path and direction that they would like you to go into with others. Especially if you have somebody who's like a super bummer and they're like, oh, my life, everything sucks. Like, well, I don't know if I want to talk to you right now. You know what I mean? You're really keeping those boundaries. Helpful energy here is Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So this is Spirit coming through. This is alignment as well. And you are truly aligning yourself to, I feel like your guides, your angelic team, whatever it is that you truly believe in, there's a team for you and you are aligning to them. You could also be receiving some downloads that are like, what was that? Or what just happened? Like that type of vibe this week, Taurus. Dang, let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, affirmations, please. One more, please. And I got it. All right, bottom of the deck. I am grateful for every day and find joy in every moment. I love that. Is it? Maybe because you're in your emotional body right now. Now, right on top of the Five of Wands, I often take time for self-care. And that's what I think you're doing to combat those like argumentative thoughts. You're caring for yourself. You're nurturing yourself. You're saying, hey, we don't have to fuss about this right now. We don't have to argue about this. I know why you're scared. It makes sense. I understand. And that's it. Just understanding yourself, I feel, is going to calm the situation down internally, and it'll kind of ease the arguments. Choose wisely with triumphant success is you are protected. If you feel it's right, leap. So I also think that has to do with the direction that you're heading towards right now. And once again, these two birds here are speaking of messages coming through as well. So there could be messages coming through leading you into a direction. Spirit says, go for it, baby. Go for it. And lastly, with divine orchestration, my feelings matter, but they do not make my decisions. My feelings matter, but they do not make my decisions. So if I'm in this feeling where I'm arguing with myself, I'm not going to make decisions in that space. I'm going to like take a second, reavert myself, recenter myself, and then I'll go ahead and make decisions. But I don't have to tell Taurus that. You guys are amazing at that. Y'all are already amazing at that. Ay, Lumpia, that's hardcore. I'm so sorry that you're going through that, my love. Jeez. All right, Taurus, that was your reading. If you heard it, can you leave a crystal ball emoji in the comment section, please? And if you missed your reading, this video will be posted on my YouTube channel, which is Jasmine's Tarot. Oh, also this week, I'm coming out with a super juicy pick-a-card. Oh, it's going to be good. All right, Taurus, you're done. And now we're on our last sign of Aries. Aries, who are you this week? Ooh, okay. Internal body for Aries. Power. All right, helpful. I know. Others around you. Aries here. Let's go, Aries. Ooh, damn. All right, and helpful. Helpful energy for Aries. Oh my gosh. I think you guys have a really good week ahead of you. Holy cow. First and foremost, you guys are coming through as the throat chakra. The fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This is communication, speaking your truth, accepting who you are from a soul level, what direction you're going, how you communicate is going to be really key this week is communication. How open you are. I think eye contact is going to be really big too. Maybe your eyes are going to be looking like extra snatched or something, but it looks like there's an intensity coming from you this week, Aries, that is fire. Okay, thank you. Let me see this what are they speaking their truth on? Yep, communication for sure. You might even be breaking the ice with someone or making the first communication with someone this week. It seems like there's a lot of growth potential out of that communication. But I've also got 9 of Pentacles. So this also speaks of like you being an individual. You're good on your own. But you're also going to allow yourself to speak your truth to people that you probably don't even care about that much. Like you're good over here on your own, but for some reason, Spirit's calling you to speak your truth and to communicate to specific people. And you're following, you know, the instructions, but you're really good on your own. You don't, yeah, you're just looking fire. You're nice and settled. Internally, though, I do have some energy, right? We've got the Devil. That's actually paired with the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Oh, my sister's here. Hello, sister. We're doing your reading right now. I was just thinking about you. That's weird. My sister's in Aries. My beautiful sister, I love you. Okay, so, okay, so the devil. And this is your internal body. So I think you guys are noticing some toxic things from your past that have happened. Maybe even when you were moving through this toxic sort of energy or this codependent energy to where you weren't accepting some love that was being offered to you. So there's a little bit of a duality. I think you're just focused on things that didn't go well for you. And it seems like a little bit of a blip in time. We'll get over it. You just need to process those thoughts. So if you think or remind yourself of some like embarrassing things, you don't really have to worry about it. The reason why that's happening is because there's transformation here that's coming to you this week. And because you're transforming into somebody new, you're taking off this old mask. It's like as you take it off, you're noticing all of those things that you didn't want to be anymore, and you're putting the mask down. But this is coming in the energy of others. So I think that others are going to have you realize how much you've transformed, or you're going to be in tandem with people, like people who are on the same path as you, who are transforming the way you are. You might be seeing them this week so you can get a picture of how you've changed. So yeah, they're kind of sending you like souls, so you can catch a reflection of yourself here. But there is some transformation. There's expansion, acceptance of self, acceptance of where your heart wants to take you, what's going to make you happiest at the end of the day as well with that transformation. I can also see some of your relationships transforming too. Like if they were platonic, now they won't be, or if they weren't, now they will be. So some things are transforming there. And your helpful energy is play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So getting outside in the sun, maybe you haven't had too much sun. Spirit's asking you to get out there, relax, and have some fun this week. That's what's going to be the most helpful, especially with these like thoughts. So yeah. Hi, love. How are you? Oh, that one just flew out. Holy cow. And this last card, please. What do we have for play? There it is. And they all came out face down. All of them. Except the one that fell on the floor. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Intuition seeks to bring you closer to your desires. Intuition seeks to bring you closer to your desires. In other words, if your intuition is calling, listen to it. It's trying to take you where you want to go. It's not there to give you a diversion. The devil. I accept and embrace all experiences. In other words, even the cringy ones. Like, that's what I think you're doing is like you're thinking about some cringy stuff that you've done, especially now that you're speaking your truth, you're living in your truth, and you're a badass. It's easy to kind of look back at those like sort of embarrassing things and say, oh, I was there at one point, wasn't I? With transformation, you've got enjoy the process. Change has started. Change has started, and that's what I see you guys kind of doing right now is changing and transforming, realizing, once again, like seeing your butterfly reflection in somebody else's, and you're like, oh shit, I'm not a caterpillar anymore? Like, what just happened? And look and talk about other options was right on top of play. So while you're playing and while you're releasing that stress and just kind of trying to chill and have a good time, I think other options are going to be making themselves available to you to help you with maybe some solutions that you hadn't been able to find yet. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Aries. If you guys heard your reading, can you leave a crystal ball emoji in the comment section, please? And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next week.